Hey there, part-timers. Once again, Santon from Antonio Bay. Thank you guys for stopping by the collection room. Joining me on this afternoon as I take a look through a couple more comics. This is Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, issues 4, 5, and 6. And going through this issue and this stuff kind of reminded me how much I love the old Jungle Girl stuff. And so I was able to order, there was an old Sheena TV show, Queen of the Jungle. Cereal. I think it was black and white. So I went ahead and ordered that. I was very excited to do that. Found it super cheap. I could get all 3 seasons for $12. Definitely did that. I'm liking this monster design. It's very creepy that I'm seeing. But I am going to still complain a little bit about the lack of color. We get like pages like this. Looks beautiful. Throw us some color. And then we'll go back into that kind of blandish, dark phase of color. A good example, and I remember this after the last video where I kind of did a lot of complaining about the lack of color and about how that kind of everything has this kind of like gray wash to it. I went back and found my Sheena the She-Devil series from Marvel, not from Dynamite. And I want to say Hughes did most of the art on it. But that's besides the point. It was the coloring. Coloring was just bonkers better than this. It was bright. It was cheery. There was flesh tones. There was dinosaur tones. Your dinosaurs were like a good color red. You actually had some big splashes of color, dark greens, all that stuff. It was very, very good. I still enjoy this series, and I'm liking the art. It is growing on me. But as far as the color, it still, I mean, I think some of these later issues have gotten better. Like, look at the color palettes in this panel, or in this one up here. You are getting a little bit brighter. We are throwing some actual light on the subject. Oh, golly. Great panels. Scary thing there. All the creeps coming up through the bottom. Red Sonia in bell bottoms. Don't know how I feel about that. Reanimator, never seen it, never want to see it. Xena Warrior Princess. Should always be making Xena somewhere. Issue 5, I think this is a variant cover, but one that I like a lot better than like the muted tones of this one. It's just brighter. You can tell, well, you can just tell. I love that. I love the coloring. By the way, who's responsible for this coloring? Is it Ceci de la Cruz? Ceci de la Cruz? Bad for you. You've gotten better. This is better than the first issues that I got. But man, just turn up the resolution just a little bit. Make this pop. Make it jump. Make it a comic book. Okay, yeah, you're doing it. We're getting some actual greens, some actual blondes, although you could still, some instances this outfit looks almost brown, and some it looks like almost a yellowish burnt orange color. That's the kind of vibrant color that you probably need and should be going with. And I hope we finally kill all these dang things. They're everywhere. You ever wonder why all of the tribes people in, or most of them in these old books, always have like somebody with a bowl cut? Like, who thought the bowl cut for tribesmen was like the way to go? Like everywhere. Maybe some places their bowl cut was popular, but we see it far too many lands. I don't think the bowl cut was quite as far spread. Green Hornet, looking good. Dare to be deceptive. See, the rendering looks good. The drawing looks good. Everything looks good. It's really just the color palette that bothers me. Because, I mean, you got beautiful backgrounds. And I know they're probably just trying to make it more realistic. But look at what your topic is. Look at what you're drawing. Look at what you're doing. Realistic is not what we're probably shooting for. We should be shooting for glorious eye candy. I don't know how I feel about that steampunk red Sonya. I think I'm against it. Deja Thoris. Used to have a big pile of those. Found them all in a quarter bin. Can you believe I found a whole bunch of Dynamite Deja Thoris in a quarter bin? Sold them years ago. Shouldn't have, but ended up doing it. Here we have issue 6. I'm splitting these up a little different because I have a strange number of issues. See, it's beautiful rendering. It really is. I don't want to keep complaining about it. But that would be my only complaint. Would be let's pop this color a little bit. Because we're back to the very muted thing. It is CC De La Cruz again. I don't know why we are not using that. Oh my goodness, that is quite the monster. I like that. This thing is awesome. Pardon me for that. Yeah, this thing is just awesome. I love it when you get a really good monster. Too bad it looks like it's already dead. We could definitely use more of those. That was one of the neater monster designs I think I've ever seen. At least in one of these. You could always get a little more crazy with your monsters, guys. See, there are some variant covers. That is way too much color. That is a stupid cover. That's a good photo cover, but not a good, like... Okay, that right there, that cover 6, way better than this one. Anyway, that's your next 3. I'll top off what I got with the next, it's 7 through 10. That'll be coming up later. But anyway, I appreciate you guys flipping through these. It's just kind of a whimsy deal. I had a good price on these, and so I picked them up. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry I still complain about the colors. It really does just bother me. It's what keeps this series from being like A-tier stuff, is just that mud. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys later.